Hello and welcome. It is June 12th, Friday. Also, the SpaceX IPO, initial public offering. The power went out like 4 times last night. Oh my God. And my fan, I don't even know where we got it. It's got a big LED, like the whole ring. I don't like the blades are inside, tiny blades, boom, giant ring around the outside. And every time the power goes out and it comes back, it goes wham, full power. Ugh. Yeah, it was not very fun. Woke up kind of late. I have my yogurt cup sitting over there because I ate yogurt up here and then spilled it on my shorts. So I'm tired. I'll probably take a nap and then go practice. But yeah, I mean, today was in what I wanted to see, obviously clean, but then execution did not execute. Right? I too scared, missed my trade. So yeah, I mean, this is it. So coming into market open, right back here, we're sitting in between this low, hold up by that order block, and this high, which swept out Asia, boom, fair swing, pushing away. So I'm like, okay, probably bearish to down here at least. Okay, so what do I want to see? Probably just push down. Boom, we did. Slammed it down. Boom. Then we ripped it up. And so I'm like, well, I don't see that as the low. Like, I want us to take this low first and then push all the way up if we want to do that. And so I'm like, where can we reject from? Hey, this little inverse value gap right here. And that's like a little bit above 50% of that order block. Wow. And that's a Trump tweet, I think. Something about Iran plans. Boom, we slam it down. We don't take it. And so I'm like, okay, we have to take the low. Boom, took the low. Okay. And then I'm like, that's manipulation, right? That's liquidity manipulation. Okay, let's push up, put on a failure swing, and then let me take shorts. Alrighty. What do I want to see? I want to see us, possibly take this high or push up here and then retrace and then give me something. Boom. I mean, I saw this and I'm like, that's not a failure swing. But I'm like, it could be, but it could not. It's just, I don't know. I was hesitating on this. And so I'm like, okay, you know what? I can chalk that up to not being a failure swing. Boom. Slamming it down. Boom. Soup in there. And then I'm like, I don't even know why I wasn't even thinking about longs here. Or like, because I was just sketched out, right? I put that for longs. I'm like, watching these candles just sit here. I'm like, I don't really like this. And so I'm like, I'm not entering here. And I'm like, well, what would need to happen? That change in the state right here. Alrighty, boom. Next candle closes, and the rest is history with that. And we even push up, tap this order block, retrace, soup, CISD again. And then we keep pushing up. And then we're sitting kind of up here. I still want us to take this up here, but might be a minute. But just seeing that, and I'm like, why did I not execute down here, right? Why did I not? And I think it's because it's just like yesterday and today, it's like I wasn't, I took a break from trading. And so I gotta get back into that, which now seeing this day, yesterday, next week, it's go time again. So it's also possibly due to the fact, okay, yeah, I missed Monday through Wednesday, and there's probably a trade or two there. Okay, hit my 2 3 trades a week quota. Okay, so then you would have been chillaxed. But this is the model right here. It's a little bit janky because of that. Let's check ES. Oh, ES is pretty clean with, well, you don't see the manipulation here, but it's like, okay, push up, clearly above, soup, change state there, boom, rip it to take that high. Yep. That would have been cleaner than just this just sitting here. Because then it's like, well, if you take the soup, but none of the soups got taken, right? That soup held, that kennel low held, that kennel low held, that kennel low held. So I don't know what I was thinking, but and now we're selling. Cool. But yeah, it was clean in what I wanted to see 15-minute wise, because I'm like, okay, could be manipulation. Probably is manipulation up here. Okay, boom, pushing away. Alrighty, I want to see us reject down here. Boom, put in manipulation down here, 945, open low. Well, technically, the 1 minute can open high, but 945 opened low. Boom, sat around. If we didn't sit around here, if we pushed up here, pushed up, retrace soup, CISD, and yeah, that would have been easier. It's just this jankiness. It's because we did, okay, boom, 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 right? We never came down and swept out any of this. We just kept creating higher lows. If it would have been a either this, boom, 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 right? That like a down. Okay, boom, failure swing, soup, CISD, close. Would have been nice. Or I think even if it was a boom, 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 like that. Okay, took one side, took the other side, soup CISD down here. That's manipulation, liquidity sweep, boom. Would have been easy, but since we just kept staircasing higher, like that. Hey, look at the trend line. Where do we break the trend line? I don't know. You know, we're gonna start integrating trend lines into this. So once we broke here, it sells. Oh, I don't know. That could be manipulation, failure, like this. Like, okay, I don't see an entry, don't see an entry, don't really see much here. We're not tapping into that. Okay, so if I believe this was the high, right? Up here, if I believe this was manipulation, if that we would have taken this, okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that change in the state. Actually, that change in the state belongs over there. Bingo. And then I'm looking at possibly that to hold. Yep. And so then we have all this. We never tap into it. We don't soup there. Okay, boom. Now we push up, we soup. Boom. Now that candle, once we're in this area, is where I expect to reject from. And then it's the same thing. It's like none of this happened down here. It was just Wick City. And so it's like, But seeing this happen up here, okay, boom. Kind of just messing around, messing around, messing around. Okay, push up. Okay, if I believe this was the high, this push up, this is the failure swing sweep out all these people. This is manipulation in and of itself. Okay, that's soup. The second this candle flips in volume to 61, 62%, boom, I'm in. So it's probably like up here, honestly, because we rip it up. Boom, sellers take over like here, push down, buyers retake it back up to here. Boom. Rather than waiting for this change in the state, boom, take that and then target opposing liquidity. But that's kind of why I'm hesitating on that. Whereas this is way cleaner because okay, and even like up here, I'm like, I can if that was manipulation, boom, that was a failure swing. Okay, I know exactly where I'm kind of expecting it to reject from. I'm like, okay, boom, that's the inverse. You know, this obviously the whole thing is the what is this breaker block? I don't know, I don't use them that much. I just use, you know, fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, order blocks, and that stuff to mark out the areas. Okay, where I want us to reject from. Okay, boom, got it. But I'm like, you could do this just with the change in the state up here, or this. Really, it's this fair value gap that's like, okay, it's just sitting up here, paired with that change in the state. Okay, I like that. Boom. Here I expect to reject. We soup in. Boom, soup. And then either wait for the CISD or enter earlier. I think that's probably what I'll start doing now is once I start gathering a little bit more data, then just entering on the soup candle because if I know this is where I want it to be, This is where I want us to reject from. Okay, boom, that's super easy to enter on it. Harder to enter on like this when you're like, there's nothing for us to react off of. The only thing to react off of was this change in the state, which I'm like, that's kind of sketch too. But I think that's why, like, okay, I was a little hesitant because I'm like, oh, look at all this stuff I can use, whereas this is just down here. But up here, I'm like, okay, here, I can even replay it. Man, I wish I had the second replay because I would be like, okay, let's pretend some sort of liquidity was taken. Boom, liquidity sweep manipulation. Okay, boom. This is the first change in state, right? You haven't put in a failure swing yet. No failure swing. We just took this. We're also playing off of this order block right here. Boom, so we just took that. We put that order block. Okay. Now, I'm expecting us to put in a failure swing. Where to? Easily that, right? Easily that. That's probably the only thing I'm having marked out up there. Boom. Okay, we push up change in state. Don't soup. Alrighty. We push up some more. Alrighty. I just want to take the main thing I would want to see is just take that. Okay, took that high, but we're not in there yet. No, we're not really doing much in here. Where's the this is definitely just yeah, that's definitely discount at least. So we're sitting here. Already not getting closure below is a telltale sign because if we do get closure below, we start pushing away. Okay, this was all I needed, but I see that. I really like that. To wait. Okay, we took that low. Okay, push up. Swoop. Alrighty. Boom. Give me that. Give me that right there. Boom. Ooh, stop loss goes there, and then take profit at least. Honestly, I'd be targeting that wick. Then boom. I mean, the first time I started using this, and I'm like, okay, I entered, and the next candle basically straight just pushed away. I'm like, damn, you could just move your stop immediately. But really, if it's a giant thing like that, you could probably move your stop. You could probably move your stop. Because this entire thing is the order block, right? That change in the state. If we push up here, I don't want us coming up here, right? And so then you're just kind of sitting there. Boom. But yeah, basically, so learning how to predict where the fair swing is going to end. Huge thing. That's what I'm gathering data. And even like this is super helpful because, okay, kind of just sitting around, sitting around, sitting around, sitting around. Okay, push, boom, soups, guys, boom, and we're good. But this motive only works when it's in the failure swing because that's when we want to start distributing. I have not tested it out like over here. That could be interesting to see though how it works on other places. Maybe that's what I'll figure out later. But right now, I like what I am working towards on this. It's just understanding the background of why. Okay, I was a little hesitated right here. Okay, understandable from my perspective now, reading it out loud. But I mean, yeah, that's all I got for today, and I will see you guys Monday. Peace.